Hello. I'm plus to this knowledge and the information that I know out, like where like it started from. You know, it kind of started from like me like learning about like this whole world in general and just the way things do, what things people around the world. Started when I was like very young. I used to always just think a lot when I was young. Be in my own head and just observe things, catch the detail. I may know how to, but I want to like explain it to a way where I could understand it, and I do like little reads there and there on Google. You know what I'm saying? Like an overtime thing, and so basically, when I heard something about I was at some back where I heard about it. You know, I kind of had an idea that who really controls the world or whatever. This was just questioning and so that's when I like saw a video about some guy like about the industry where he tried to make like music and he got sucked in the music industry. That's where I like I started watching movies like watching like but you know how people so industry and have like rituals on that first part. It was back in 2018. I saw the video. I didn't really go too deep with it, but it was enough for me to understand this is deep. I saw a video about it. Another guy can video. It was like a kind of like almost like a long for me like information that I know now. And a year after I started watching this person like how hair could be like a way to like cast spells on you and stuff. Like I learned about that from a person, you know. It was a video, you know, of this girl. Like she had a video on it. She don't have a channel, you know. I was slowly taking the steps to like learn this like knowledge, and then I found about like I started going like learning about like you know just little spiritual stuff. And I just heard about meditation and stuff, and I heard about yeah when the YouTuber Soul Illuminati had his channel like spiritual show, and I was like, damn, this guy was like spiritual, like because I would have never thought that this person would make this type of content. And I started watching this video. It was during the summer of 2019, you know, and then I started watching videos on that, you know, on spiritual stuff. Especially him. He's one of like the others I was like watching. But then like I took like a break from like watching type of stuff. Like I took a break, but about and it was back in the summer of 2019. Of course, it was Steph is Cold, AMS, and the other guy, Immortal Minds, I think. All these people was teaching me about the red pill, like women nature, because I lived in a household with like all hospital, like women, like whatever, like so I started all that about them, and I heard about the dating books and advice, and that's when I just let me just go to the black pill. I learned about the black pill for a little bit, you know, and I just realized all of this is kind of toxic, you know. It doesn't lead you anywhere. I had made like a channel about it, but I was just trolling for a bit. Like I wasn't like serious, and I just took it down. And then I started like seeing stuff about like, you know, just consciousness is just meditation. You know, I started watching like spiritual show and all that. I didn't watch people because I needed them. I just wanted to watch people that I know that could be on a thinking that I am on. That's deep because watching the stuff that people watch, like the normal stuff, it's just very just surface level. It's not something that gives you like food for thought. Yeah, and I just got away from all that stuff. I was just ascending past all these stuff. Like 2020, like I was just getting away from it. I realized that didn't really matter. Like, what matters is just truth. I'm saying all this is just walking the truth. What I'm saying everything just started registering to make sense to me day by day. And I was like, you gotta just go past all this stuff because it's just not worth it. It's just division. That's what this whole world is. Like when you know go to getting certain information, all types of different information, you start to realize like, you start to like even compared to your experiences, it starts to like make sense to you. And it's just a trap. This belief system is a trap. So it doesn't really enlighten you or free you. That's when I started just tasting freedom and just trying to become more free, you know, in my life, let go of my suffering. Because all these things can cause suffering that we just know in this life, in this matrix, you know what I'm saying? So what they call it. So I was just trying to be free from this knowledge because I realized that there's no point of going on these rabbit hole. Like it's like when you take a pill, like it's supposed to deal with the thing temporarily and help you if you have like a headache or you feel a certain way, you feel a pain. That's it. If you keep taking that pill, you're gonna keep taking more of the pills. That's gonna lead to an addiction. Learning all this knowledge, you gotta be careful because it's gonna turn into an addiction, which could be bad. You know what I'm saying? It can becomes like a drug. That's why it's harder for these people to leave these communities and these ways of thinking because it becomes like a drug. I want you to awaken. Once you awaken, you don't really gotta know anything more else. I mean, you can, but it's like you just know that this world is full of crap. It's a lie. Everything you've been told you is a lie. You know what I'm saying? You've been tricked. This knowledge, you wasn't taught this knowledge because it was not gonna, you know, open you to certain avenues or opportunities. This person like this because of whatever. These are the personality types, so you could avoid this. That's all you need to know. All that other stuff is like it's kind of out of your control. There's no point of going down a rabbit hole with all that because you realize all of it is your control and it's a plot. So it's really no point of worrying about it too much. You know, you just gotta realize you just realize that it's all about freeing your soul at this point and doing what's best for you, and then bringing others to the limelight who want that, who want what you want, who want the best for you. That's when you realize that. So you start to get away from all these thinkings and beliefs because you realize it's kind of divisive, and that's all it is in projection. So, so I'm not any of these communities or belief systems and knowledge because I'm just past it, man. I'm not saying I'm better. I just feel like I don't really like need it anymore. I know enough. Of course, there's things to know because you know how this life is. It loops around, but okay, whatever. But I don't care though. At this point, it's about being free. Unless the information doesn't help you, there's no point of like trying to bring it to your life. You know, if it doesn't grant you things that could help you spiritually, mentally, or physically, there's just no point. because information is like a lot, infinite. Like especially with the stuff they told us and what they have not, and the things that had just been encrypted. It's just a lot. Like it's gonna take like lifetimes to just deprogram yourself out of that stuff. I think you just gotta just to like knowing that this stuff is a lie. That's really what you gotta know. Because it's gonna take probably lifetimes to deprogram yourself out of this. Like I think it's just a matter for you to just spiritually awaken your third eye so you can just be free. So you don't be in shackles. Of course you don't want to be dumb, but make sure you are free. Make sure people, whatever around you, so they don't keep you stuck. So free yourself. You know what I'm saying? Of course, don't take it bad information, but at least try to free yourself. You know? You know? So, yeah. Of course, it was like a slow process a little bit, especially just the way I am as a person. As a deep thinker. I mean, I want to say I was an overthinker because I overthink. Because when I was young, I didn't really have like a device or anything. So all I had a choice was just to be to myself in my mind, you know, and that just led to me to being curious, and just learning certain things and picking up on certain things, asking questions, and it got me here. Now you guys have me, you know. I'm grateful for it, but be careful because it could be a gift and a curse, you know. You know, you start thinking that it's not the same anymore. It's a lie, and you start not to try to find things in life, you know. But now I just turn my mindset away from that. I'm just trying to just do what I need to do, not because I'm obligated, just for just to do it, like just for my soul. Just that's just what it is. I'm going past the confines of this planet. That's what I'm trying to just go past. You don't necessarily got to be material, but just mentally. Even if I don't achieve goals, I just know I'm more. I'm more than this. I don't really need it. But yeah, so I just tell people you got to be careful that you don't go down a rabbit hole because these communities and these things, man, it's having the youth on a choke, man. They're just overindulging in this information, and this is just toxic, man. That's not good at all, man. There's really no like middle part of it. It's just bad, good, bad, bad. Like it's just terrible. It's just demonic, you know. So get away from it and free yourself. Free your mind. It's all about doing this is freeing your mind. That's all it's about. Just free your mind.